You were obviously blessed and fortunate enough to make this wonderful pilgrimage during the Jubilee year out to Rome and these four great holy doors of the major basilicas that you've explained. What if there's others of us who are not able to get out to Rome? Does that mean we just simply can't have
No,
access to the Great Jubilee?
no, thank goodness. Thank goodness that the church has designated pretty much major churches in each diocese as a Jubilee year church. So you can go to a church in your diocese and do the same thing. Go into that church, make sure you receive Holy Communion on the day, you're in a state of grace, go to confession, pray for the intentions of the Holy Father, and basically make a pilgrimage closer to home, because not everybody has the means or the time or the ability to be able to travel to Rome or the Holy Land or any of these places. So there's a website that I did want to share with people. So it's gcatholic.org/churches/Jubilee-2025. And you can find the designated Jubilee year churches in your diocese. And they have all the dioceses listed throughout the world and what churches are designated that you can visit locally in order to gain the indulgences for this Jubilee year of 2025. So there's no need for you to have to travel so far.
And if someone has, I think, difficulty accessing that site by any chance, just feel free to call your diocesan offices up. I mean, you might even call your parish priest. He might very well know because it has been big news, but you can certainly call up the diocese and they should be able to tell you. You don't even have to, stay within your own diocese. You could also make a local pilgrimage, like, for example, down in Mexico, the big Basilica of Our Lady of Guadalupe in Mexico City has been designated as one. So anyone could go down there also. A lot of the Mexican people are going there, and various shrines like that throughout the United States. It might be bigger shrines and maybe you've always wanted to visit, but you just haven't had a chance or you haven't had the motivation. Well, now in the Great Jubilee, that might be the motivation you need, that God's calling you to this kind of starting over, remembering the Old Testament background. And I think it just really is wonderful to show the great mercy that God still extends to us, which also connects us to the message of Fatima, because there is a great mercy that God is extending us to us and asking us to heed Our Lady's message, right? If we live that message of Fatima, then these great graces are going to be poured out onto the world. And it's going to be like the great, great Jubilee, which will last more than just 1 year. We call it the reign, the triumph of the Immaculate Heart of Mary. So that's what we're all looking forward to. And Our Lady has already pointed the way to do that. But we've got to know and live and share the message of Fatima.